Let's guide the youngsters when they are down so that they understand that they must only watch that which is beneficial. They must only watch that which is going to give them the sunnah in their lives. Put ikhlas in your life. Put sincerity in your life. This can be a way of making sure that people understand the Deen Islam, the legacy of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam who always lived. The Quran is giving us good news that guide us in this universe and the hereafter, brothers in Islam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي غمر صفة باده بلطائف تخصيص طالا امتنانا وألف بين قلوبهم فاصبحوا بنعمته إخوانا ونزل غل مصدرين فظلوا في الدنيا استقاخ دنا وفي الآخر فقا خلانا ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا ومولانا محمد عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه الذين اتبعوه واقتدوا به قولا وفعلا وعدلا لسانا أما بعد فقد قال الله عز وجل في القرآن المجيد بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم قال رب بما أغويتني لأزينن لهم في الأرض ولأغوينهم أجمعين إلا عبادك منهم المخلصين وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. يا الإخوة الكرام أحييكم بتحية تحية أهل الجنة السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Brothers and sisters in Islam and all the viewers around the world, let's be mindful that Almighty Allah has blessed us with the numerous bounties. Such bounties that we have what is called technology. Brothers and sisters in Islam, let's be mindful that also that there is some technology that is governized with the handworks of Shaitan Rajim, that we can fall astray and put our lives at risk as Muslimin, and put our lives in the footpath or in the footsteps of Shaitan Rajim. So you and me, let's remember that what Allah says in Surah Al-Hijr pertaining to Shaitan Rajim. قال رب بما أغويتني لأزينن لهم في الأرض ولأغوينهم أجمعين. That Shaitan said that, my Lord, all these sons of Adam, I'm going to disturb them. I'm going to make sure that each and every day I'm going to disturb them. إلا عبادك منهم المخلصين. Shaitan said also, إلا, except عبادك, from your servants, from your worshippers who are mukhlasin. Illa means except. So basically, if you are from the people that have got a BlackBerry today, and you imbibe Allah's laws, and you got ikhlas in your heart, you got Quran in your heart, you got Salah in your heart, Shaitan will never disturb you. So, but ironically, nowadays, we see youngsters, they're so engrossed to mix it, to Facebook. They're so engrossed to go, WhatsApp. These are events or social networks that are taking the youngsters by storm, taking the youth and adults by storm. But basically, brothers in Islam, if you imbibe the laws of Allah, it is said, إِلَّا عِبَادَكَ مِنْهُمُ الْمُخْلَصِينَ, except from your servants or your worshippers who got ikhlas. So if you got ikhlas in your life, Allah is always going to bless you. Allah is always going to protect you. So you and me, let's ponder about this, that if we're from those people that abuse the gadgets that Allah gave us to use for dhikrullah, for use for His remembrance, we are going to fall astray in this actually coming season, the festive season. So you and me, let's be from those people that if you have a cell phone, have ikhlas, have sincerity in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All those numbers that are haram numbers for haram people, delete them. Put ikhlas in your life. Put sincerity in your life. That computer, let's guide our youngsters, the children, from pornography, from harmful or subjects that come out from the computer or the laptop, so that they also get a good future. The television, brothers in Islam, let's use the television for da'wah, so that the youngsters, they get guidance, so that the non-Muslims know that we Muslims are following the Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so that the non-Muslims don't put us in a straight direction, or they don't do any harm to us. So brothers and sisters in Islam, Let's emulate the lifestyle of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let's lower our gaze. Brothers in Islam, we see in many times so many of our Muslims nowadays, they follow mostly the soaps. They follow mostly the movies. They follow mostly the movies, but they don't follow the lifestyle of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the television, let's guide the youngsters when they are down so that they understand that they must only watch that which is beneficial. They must only watch that which is going to give them the sunnah in their lives. This is the sunnah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And brothers in Islam, the mass media, brothers in Islam, let's remember that if we use the mass media in a good way, especially to proclaim or to say the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or the message of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we shall see that so many people will be guided. The newspaper, brothers in Islam, let's use it nicely. So shaitan, he enters, especially in the society of the media. Look at how much media is destroying the youth these days. But if you use the internet and the newspaper correctly, this can be a way of making sure that people understand the Deen Islam. People understand morality. People understand how to live. It is said, brothers in Islam, every 30 seconds, a woman is raped in South Africa. It is also said, each and every day, people, they died. If because of, sometimes it's murder, sometimes it's actually they're killed for no reason. So, but if you can use the media to talk about morality, about peace in society, things can change. Lifestyle can change. Many youngsters, the legacy of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam will always live. It is said also according to research, 5,000 people die each and every day because of HIV/AIDS. And 4,000 get infected each and every day. But if you can use the mass media to talk about HIV/AIDS, even the HIV infections will be very low. So brothers in Islam, if we can emulate the lifestyle of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the lifestyle of the Quran, how great the journalism that is there in the Quran. The Quran is giving us good news that guide us in this universe and the hereafter, brothers in Islam. Look at how many guns have been created by people and how many people are dying. And so many people, they got vehicles, they got those big cars, Bugatti, Lamborghini. But how many people have you heard that today, if I buy my car, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put all the brothers to go for Tahajjud Salah in the masjid, to go for Fajr Salah in the masjid. But many times, when we buy a car, we go for what we call the bling life. We want to change our life to bling life. What am I saying? I'm saying that we want to show off that we got bling. But where are we going with the bling? Where are we going with show off, with all this glamorous and glittering in our life? It is said, what glitters is not all what glitters is not gold. Not all what glitters is not gold. You can die in that car. How many car accidents have we had are occurring in this universe, brothers and sisters in Islam? So whatever gadget with Allah we got in our lives, let's put Allah in it. Whatever gadget, whatever car we buy, let's buy it with ikhlas. That, Ya Allah, this car must take me for Fajr Salah. Ya Allah, this car must take me for Dhuhr Salah. Ya Allah, this car must take me for Asr Salah. Ya Allah, this car must take me for Maghrib Salah. Ya Allah, this car must take me for Isha Salah. So brothers and sisters in Islam, let's remember that Allah is saying in the Quran, وَمَا أُبَرِّئُ نَفْسِي إِنَّ النَّفْسَ لَأَمَّارَةٌ بِالسُّوءِ إِلَّا مَا رَحِمَ رَبِّي إِنَّ رَبِّي غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. The meaning of which is, وَمَا أُبَرِّئُ نَفْسِي, that surely the soul is so inclined, is not free from blame, that is so inclined to evil. إِنَّ النَّفْسَ لَأَمَّارَةٌ بِالسُّوءِ. The soul is so inclined to evil. No one can say, I'm the president of South Africa, nothing can happen to me, I'm sinless. We are not like the Anbiya alayhim salam, like the prophets. We commit sins. كُلُّ بَنِي آدَمْ خَطَّاء وَخَيْرُ حَتَّئِينَ التَّوَّابُونَ. All the sons of Adam, they're sinners. The best among the sinners are those who repent. So brothers in Islam, the sacrifice we have to make amongst ourselves. What I mean here is the jihad of the self. Some people, they make a misinterpretation about the word jihad. Jihad does not mean to kill anybody. There's no way in the Quran was it mentioned that you have to kill anybody. The Quran is talking about peace. But the jihad is to fight 24 hours against those desires to drink alcohol. You have to fight against that. The desire to smoke cigarettes, the desire to take drugs, the desire to sleep around and commit zina or fornication or adultery. This is self-sacrifice. So that is the correct meaning of the word jihad. Not what we're hearing each and every day in these modern times. And at the same time, brothers in Islam, talking about these modern gadgets and shaitan, control the internet and the TV usage. Control how you use the TV. Don't become a TV addict. Don't become an internet addict. These days, brothers in Islam, especially on Facebook, how many people are so addicted to Facebook? And tell me, how many from the brothers and sisters in Islam are propagating Islam through Facebook? How many? So many people, they're getting astray because of Facebook. So many youngsters and youth, they're getting murdered, getting killed because of Facebook. Because they don't know how to control their ages. They don't know how to control their desires. Allah is saying to us in the Quran, وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَمَعَ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. The meaning of which is, وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا. Those who make jihad or fight against their evil desires. The correct meaning that I said about jihad, that is to fight against evil desires. فِينَا لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا. Allah is going to make the life fruitful. So if you are going to sacrifice or make jihad that I'm not going to take drugs, I'm not going to smoke, I'm not going to abuse modern gadgets, Allah is going to make your life fruitful. وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ. Surely Allah, لَمَعَ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Allah is with the pious people. So you and me, brothers in Islam, let's try to emulate the lifestyle of the pious people. Let's be from the muhsinin. Let's be from the people that are always listening to the laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's be from those people that feel the spirit of Ramadan, even though they're not in Ramadan. So brothers in Islam, let's remember that Allah says it to us in the Quran. إِنَّ الشَّيْطَانَ لَكُمْ عَدُوًّا فَاتَّخِذُوهُ عَدُوًّا. That surely shaitan is adu, is a great enemy. فَاتَّخِذُوهُ عَدُوًّا. Take him as a great enemy. So brothers and sisters in Islam, shaitan is our enemy. If you know that drugs are an enemy to you, leave them. If you know that the cell phone that you have is causing you to do a lot of haram things, that you must recognize that there is some satanic events or activities that are doing in that cell phone. If you know that this is a haram program that I'm about to see on the TV, quit it. Don't look at the TV. إنما يدعو حزبه ليكونوا من أصحاب السعير. That surely shaitan wants to call his party, his evil party, so that they'll be dwellers of the fire of hell. So every day shaitan is calling us to do some evil things, especially to modern gadgets. At the end of the day, you start laughing at us that look at them, I made them astray. الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس. The Quran is telling us beautifully, الَّذِي يُوَسْوِسُ فِي صُدُورِ النَّاسِ. The one who whispers in the hearts of men. Shaitan is whispering to big people. Shaitan is whispering to the youth. Shaitan is whispering to adults, to all type of people. So you are not saying that I am immune from the whisperings of Shaitan regime. So always be on guard that your life, put ikhlas in your life. We made a covenant, we made an agreement with Allah that me, I am a Muslim, kafah, completely I'm a Muslim. وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا خُطُوَاتِ الشَّيْطَانِ إِنَّهُ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ مُبِينٌ. That I'm a Muslim and I'm not going to follow the khutuwat or the footsteps of Shaitan regime. And I'm always going to know that Shaitan is my great enemy. This is how we must live, brothers in Islam. Let's recognize Shaitan's whisperings. Even if you can see around someone wearing in an indecent way, especially the miniskirt that people are wearing these days, and you put in yourself that this is Shaitan who is causing me to have lust, that love is not lust. Let me lower my gaze as how Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam emulated in his life. You shall see a change in your life. You shall see goodness in your life. But let's not be from those people that always desire for things that are haram. Let's always be from those people that control themselves, especially in these modern times, and the whisperings of Shaitan regime. Alladhi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nas. We're told in Surah Yasin, Alam ahad ilaykum ya bani Adam alla ta'budu shaitan. That has it not been enjoined on you Is it not been, told on you, all you sons of Adam, that you should not be following Shaitan Rajim? إِنَّهُ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ مُبِينٌ. Surely Shaitan to you is عَدُوٌ مُبِينٌ, or is a great enemy. وَأَنِ اعْبُدُونِي, follow me. هَذَا صِرَاطٌ مُسْتَقِيمٌ. Follow me, this is a straight path. وَلَقَدْ ضَلَّ مِنْكُمْ جِبِلًّا كَثِيرًا. Shaitan is led astray a lot of people. In the maximum prison that I'm teaching Islam, some inmates, some prisoners, they repent. They tell me, Sheikh, really, we were led astray by Shaitan. Now we feel it. I will never ever follow the footpath of Shaitan. وَلَقَدْ ضَلَّ مِنْكُمْ جِبِلًّا كَثِيرًا. He has led astray many people. أَفَلَمْ تَكُونُوا تَأْخِلُونَ. Can't you be from those people that ponder? Can't you learn from that? So brothers and sisters in Islam, let's remember one thing. All our gadgets at home, let us protect them from the whisperings of Shaitan Rajim. Let us be from those people that contemplate and remember that Shaitan's mission is to destroy us. Remember, brothers in Islam, about Ibrahim alayhi salam. He used to warn his father about Satanism. We are told in the Quran, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya abati la ta'budi shaitan, inna shaitan kana lirrahmani asiyan. Ibrahim alayhi salam said, Ya abati, oh my father, la ta'budi shaitan. Do not worship shaitan. Truly, there's harf inna here. Harf inna means this, and harf of emphasis. Inna shaitan, truly shaitan or Satan, kana lirrahmani asiyan. To Allah, or to the one who is merciful, he was very arrogant, not listening. So brothers and sisters in Islam, let's remember that some people, they think that Satanism is a certain cult alone. Satanism also might be you as a human being. When it's time for salah or when it's time for prayers, we don't adhere to the laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We're always in our till. We're always looking at our tills. It's time of salah. It's time of Jum'ah salah, we're looking in the till. And then that money, brothers in Islam, becomes like worshipping Satanism. Sometimes it's a cricket match, Pakistan versus Zimbabwe, or Zimbabwe versus Mongolia, or India versus Pakistan, and you're gluing your eyes on the cricket ball. That cricket ball becomes Satanism. Sometimes there's a match, or a football match, I don't know, these teams, Premier League matches around the world. And then you are from those people that are watching TV, time of Jum'ah Salah. That TV becomes haram on you. So brothers in Islam, it becomes haram, and it's also like Satanism. So you and me, brothers in Islam, let's emulate the lifestyle of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and change our lives today. Let's change how we use our gadgets each and every day. We are told beautifully in the Quran in Surah Sin, اليوم نختم على أفواههم وتكلمنا أيديهم وتشهد أرجلهم بما كانوا يكسبون. That اليوم, the day نختم على أفواههم, that the أفواههم, their mouth will be speaking. Their mouth will be speaking, brothers and sisters in Islam. The mouth will not be speaking. Their mouth will be sealed. Their mouth will be sealed. على أفواههم اليوم نختم على أفواههم. Their mouth will be sealed. وتكلمنا أيديهم, and their hands will be talking. Imagine, brothers in Islam, your stomach will be saying, I'm the one who used to eat haram food. Imagine your legs saying, I'm the one who used not to go to masjid. I used to go to disco clubs. I used to go to all the haram places. Imagine your own hands saying, these are the hands that used to roll zol, or to smoke cigarettes, or to drink alcohol. So your mouth will be sealed and you'll not be able to talk. So brothers in Islam, in the world you have access to talk whatever you want, to defend yourself. But on the day of Yawm al-Qiyamah, you will not be able to correct yourself, or to control yourself with your mouth, or to say what you want with your mouth, or to say, no, I didn't do this. Your body parts will be speaking for you. وَتَشْهَدُ أَرْجُلُهُمْ بِمَا كَانُوا يَكْسِبُونَ. Their legs will be speaking for whatever they did on this universe. So you and me, brothers in Islam, let's try to emulate the lifestyle of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And remember that if we don't follow the laws of Allah, our life will be astray. Let's try by all means to control how we use the modern gadgets, because Allah is watching us each and every day. Allah is Sami'un Basir. Allah is always hearing. Allah is always seeing whatever we do. So if you got a cell phone today, control how you use it. Delete all those haram numbers. If you got a television, control how you see it. If you got internet, the same with internet. Control your eyes. Control haram movies and haram activities on all the modern gadgets. So brothers in Islam, let's benefit from technology. Let's benefit in technology by propagating the deen of Islam. And may Allah subhanahu make our lives to be beautiful. May Allah subhanahu make our lives to be beautiful in this dunya and the hereafter. And may Allah subhanahu forgive us of all our sins. May Allah also forgive all the Muslimin around the world. And always strengthen us to have ikhlas in our hearts, to have ikhlas and sincerity in Him. May Allah also strengthen all the women and all the brothers and all the weak and all the old ladies around the world, so that they always have this quwwah, this power, this ability, and also good health in their life. May Allah make it easy for us each and every day. Wa akhir dawana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
تخرج من دنيا الورى بالحسب بالعلم بل بالأدب أعلى الرتب عيش حياة العلماء وقرأ صنوف الكتب ودم على توالي